Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you? And welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video of mine. And in this video I'm going to be bringing you some pieces of information from Dennis, the lead designer on Battlefront. He has spoken about a brand new patch, more content updates, and much more. So we'll be getting into that. It's only minor stuff that has happened over the weekend, but I thought I'd keep you in the loop because this week could be a big week for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'll be speaking about that later on in the video. But before we get into the news and such, I just want to say a massive hello to all of you that are new to this channel, because over the weekend there was a lot of new faces that subscribed to my channel, and I really appreciate that a lot. So I hope you continue to enjoy my content, especially in the next couple of days or so, because I've got some really awesome videos that are coming out, so stay tuned for that. But again, thank you for subscribing, and let's get on with the news. So today there is a new daily challenge in Battlefront, and it requires you to play 3 rounds of Jetpack Cargo to get 1,000 credits. So it's yet another easy challenge to get 1,000 credits, and as we know, Jetpack Cargo games can go on for quite some time, so you might have to wait a little bit longer to get this challenge, unlike the previous ones. So Dennis, the lead design director on Battlefront, spent his weekend replying to fans because there has literally been no communication from EA or DICE about future content or issues with the game. He said on Reddit to start off with, "We are around. A week ago we released a client patch with content. Next week the development team will be locking down content for the next client patch, which will then head into focused bug fixing. No exact release date yet, but as early as possible next month." So by Friday, all of the content for the next update, which could potentially be the progression update, we just don't know yet, should be done. And then it will go into 2 to 3 weeks of QA testing, which is completely out of their hands. They have no hand in speeding that process up. So it's all down to Sony and Microsoft to get that sorted, and then it will be released to the game, which is awesome. So fingers crossed we get it in a couple of weeks. Now Dennis did respond to the issue with exploding shots, saying, "We're working on a fix for this, hoping it can get through a server patch instead of having to go through a client update." This is really positive news, because if they can do that, that's great. Fingers crossed that happens within the next couple of days or so. It's just a shame it's not happened sooner, or no one has actually notified it's an issue within the game except for Dennis using Reddit on his weekend. Now this takes me on to another topic that I only want to be briefly talking about in this video, because it's a whole other video that I could do if people want to see it. There needs to be better communication. It should not be up to the lead guy at DICE tweeting and posting on Reddit during his weekend to acknowledge there is an issue, okay? It should not be a thing. And there is a lot of issues higher up with the communication from Disney and Lucasfilm that's stopping this from happening. It needs to be put on the main EA Star Wars Twitter account or something like that. It just needs to happen, and we need it as soon as possible. I think there just needs to be a complete revamp of the whole system when we get the next update, or at least before that would be great. Dennis also went on to say that criticism is fair and the studio and company has a lot to learn. He also said if he ever got fired, you'll know why. And talking about jetpacks, he says it won't be the same as Boba Fett in the future in terms of changing the aerial class jetpack, but he definitely wants to expand what we can do with the jetpack. So that's interesting. I kind of feel like a little bit more maneuverability would be awesome, or something along those lines that allows us to be a bit more free with the movement, so it's not as restrictive, would be kind of cool. But who knows, we'll just have to leave it up to them to do in the future. So that's your daily Battlefront 2 news update video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.